Hello everyone, and yep, here we are for our final game, TNC versus Mineski of, well, what would you call this actually? Is this the winners bracket? Finals? No, this is the winners bracket, but this is the winners bracket finals. And the winner of this will go into the grand finals of the perfect, well, minor close qualifiers. And we'll at least get that first slot. The loser of this will proceed to play against Fnatic versus Execration, which are currently playing right now. Alright, so there we go, and one heck of a game. Honestly, TNC, you could tell that despite having a very narrow lead, it was still very intense. It could have gone any way, and I'm glad that we're seeing a game 3. Hopefully, though, I mean, I'm okay to see a game 3, but personally for me, but I'm hoping that we don't see another 1-hour game. I've had a couple of those already, and. Yep, thank you to all the awesome people in chat, giving me all that energy. I'm gonna do my best to try and keep the hype alive for you guys. Hopefully, one day I do get noticed by almighty Reddit. And if the third game is 120 minutes, God save me. Alright, but Mineski opening up with the Venom. This should be the Mushy Venom. Mirana for Nana, and I believe it should be a Jabs on the Nyx Assassin. But TNC open up with the Night Stalker. Rubik, they really like their Night Stalker. Bloodseeker is always a great pick, and you can see why. Rupture is just amazing. Alright, for some of you guys who are asking in chat what got me into casting, okay, I guess I can answer now, and that's
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, basically for me it's like I got into Dota when I came back from Shanghai. I never really started, like that was when I came back for national service in the army, and then I just thought of it as a hobby. But what got me into casting was basically watching Gods and Toby1 cast live for the first time. Those guys are my idols. And if not for my friend Zentel, who introduced me to Gods and Zayori back at Major All-Stars, I probably would not have made it into the BTS channels. And back then I went by a different caster name, which you guys, I'm not telling you guys because that's secret. Gods knows about it, and hell, Gods and Zayori, a couple of players, they gave me shit for my old caster name because it was so misleading. They thought I was a girl. But okay, Mineski go back for the Dazzle pick, and yeah, Jabs on the Dazzle. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think there should be a hero coming up soon which should introduce some level of synergy at least with the Dazzle. But TNC, wow, Omni Knight, we are seeing very completely different drafts here coming up from both teams. If there ever was a time to cheese, now is the time to cheese and just, you know, pull out something random, something unexpected. But the Omni Knight pick with the Bloodseeker, this is just crazy. Seems classic, it seems textbook, but hey, it's great synergy. And alright, I mean, there we go. So Mineski and TNC, you know, both you guys should, if you guys don't follow C-Dota or even before TI, here's some backstory. So basically, you've got a lot of history between these two teams. They were the top 2 teams basically. And between Mushy, I mean, even then, even when he was moving around, it's always gonna be like Mushy against TNC in the kind of sense going on. And Jabs and Ice, of course, they will know the pains, or rather the respect of playing against TNC, because these guys, they were the strongest team. They definitely were the strongest team up to TI7. But now, with everything improving and stuff, you can see. Alright, so yeah, I'm from Singapore, so thank you guys for giving me that energy. And yeah, the guys trying to make me hungry in chat with Lami and Xiaolongbao and all that stuff. Right, so okay, I'm not sure what the score is, but okay, I only know that game 2 between Fnatic and Execration is going on right now, and that Fnatic is 1-0 up against Execration.
10 seconds.
But tell you what, if by some chance that Mineski and TNC game 3 ends early, and there is a game 3 for Execration and Fnatic, I will cast a game as well, despite being tired. But so well, you know, it's a lot of ifs, but we'll see. So no promises, okay, guys, no guarantees. It's really based on how the situation goes for this game and the other series. But okay, so they take out the Luna ban, and it looks like they anticipate that this should be Ice on the Veno instead. And yeah, so far Nana has been the one who has been playing on the Mirana for Mineski all this time. Nope, none of you guys, do not expose me, Mr. Carrot Pond, to what is happening. No, I'm not any droid.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Queen.
Yep, and yeah, I mean, I got him. That was my first time watching Atlanta in Singapore back then. Like, to me, I was like, okay, so now, even now, you guys know Helen, C2Z, the translator. Yeah, even to now, she still gives me shit for having fanboyism. Like, I mean, no matter what, even as a caster, like, I've somewhat seen these players up close, even in Nanyang when I worked as basically the babysitter and makeshift producer for Nanyang. Yeah, sound issues, I know. I tried my best. I was like translating around, doing a lot of stuff. So it was crazy, and I still get very wild because to me, like, these players, I don't say extreme, but I have a lot of respect for any pro player. The kind of dedication and skill they have, you know. To make it as a pro is not easy. Oh god. Chat, please. Not like this. Wait, why would you guys know that? How would you guys know my old caster name? But okay, TNC, they go back for the Cuckoo Queen of Pain. It will be the classic, so we are seeing signature heroes come up. How will Mineski close out the draft? They take out the PL. Yay. Okay, if they take out the PL, does that mean Invoker? I don't think so. I still think this is a Nana hero. Yeah, Singapore is expensive. Singapore is extremely expensive. Enable Monkas. How? Yeah, and this will be pretty interesting. This will be pretty interesting because I want to see what Jabs has up his sleeve. You know, you've got quite a bit of time left. 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, for the final pick of this draft, which will pretty much decide who goes into the grand finals of the C qualifier. Badok people giving me energy. Hey, my grandma lives in Badok. I stay quite close to Badok. Not exactly saying where. Anydroid 8.5. Yo, I'm not Anydroid. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they will go back into the Timbersaw. So this will be the Ice Timbersaw. They are going for nothing too cheesy. It's definitely going to be something which, you know, you got a trademark here on Ice. You've got very stable things going on. The only difference is that, yeah, okay, Boogie's actually playing the Dazzle, which Jabs will be the one playing on the Nyx Assassin. Stop mumbling. Okay. I'm Singaporean and ethnicity I'm Chinese. This should be interesting because between the draft you've got all these signature heroes. I feel like Sam H on the Omni Knight, if he has a good start or if he gets up to some good items, I feel like he can make all the difference, especially into the Bloodseeker. The Timbersaw pick, however, does sort of counter the Omni Knight quite a bit, and this will be pretty good. Like, I don't know, like, for me, I sort of feel like this draft, both teams have very decent drafts because they have good balance of, you know, great sustain, you've got balance of team fight, you've got a balance of initiation. It's very hard to tell who is going to be able to win this from the draft alone, but nonetheless, I'm hoping to see a really good game 3. Chat, yo, don't go digging up my past, yo. You're Singaporean too? What's up, guys? Alright, if you guys are wondering how expensive Singapore is, alright, maybe just go on YouTube and search like what Fast and Furious stars react to cost of cars in Singapore. You know how they'd always say that shit like, oh, Singaporeans, what do you call it again? I forgot what's the term for it, but they're saying that, oh, a lot of Singapore millionaires. Yeah, but that's because you need to be a millionaire to get pretty decent cost of, like, decent living here. You make my heart go badok badok. Yep, so Kembangan. Yeah, I used to stay around the Siglap area. Used to, at least before I moved to Shanghai. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I live, but still pretty happy to see you guys all in chat. Thank you all for tuning in. All 8,444 of you, and I hope that we have a very good game 3 to close out the night. Or unless, of course, I do end up keeping my promise with the Fnatic and Execration game. We'll see. But still, huge shout out to you guys for tuning in, and thank you all for tuning in to Beyond the Summit 2 here for the Perfect World Minus Game 3 of the Winners Bracket Finals between TNC versus Mineski. Alright, so yep, Nana against the Queen of Pain. Both these mid players, very even block, and they're both on the trademark heroes. But they do put it, like I said, they're putting emphasis on the Sam H Omni Knight. He has a lot he needs to do this game, and this is where you put Tims again, with the Omni Knight to make sure that he has a decent lane. Me? Maristella Primary School. Alright, so yep, ISSI should be having a decent time starting out with the level 1 reactive armor. And over in the top, let's see, Mushi actually getting hunted down. Oh, that's a nice purification. Actually hitting onto 2. And Mushi will be forced to salve up already. And Tims, he's happy with that to burn the region now. Getting the Omni Knight up just a bit of a better time. Actually going with the Dazzle and... Okay, usually you like to see Dazzle with, say Axe, whatnot. But with the Timbersaw, this is a pretty good thing as well. Because when you get the Creep Wave in, you get the Heal Bomb out if you get it right. This is where positioning is very, very important for the Bloodseeker as well. In the middle lane will still be quite even as Nana, because he is a ranged hero, still can trade hits quite evenly with the Queen of Pain. But so far from the laning phase, very, very quiet. Both teams understand the importance, how close they are to actually having a much easier time, more relaxing time tomorrow. Fatigue can actually set in. It actually does exist in players, believe it or not. It's not easy playing high-level Dota continuously for a whole day, like for hours. But 1437, oh dear, Ice might actually be able to claim himself a kill. Has a self, going all the way in. He wants 1437. And of course with the heal bomb, Ninja Boogie gets the first blood. Could end up going for the Bloodseeker as well. Does get the Timber Chain damage off. Salving up. Bloodseeker in a bit of hurt. Oh no, and with no more mana, yep, Ice will be forced to give up. Tim's still walking around level 2. He's got a minute and a half to the first night time. So walking around stealing all these bounty runes is pretty good, making sure he gets the levels up. And this way, at least with the points devoid, actually the value point in the silence as well can be very, very big at killing the Mirana. Yeah, Jabs just burning away that Omni Knight's mana, dealing with him. You don't usually see the max repel and purification build anymore. The Degen is just so good at trading hits, especially if you leave any hero alone with the Omni Knight. But 16 to 7, Tim's coming in to deal, just harass Nana a bit. He's gonna leap away, and actually will be forced to back off, unless of course NB decides to come in and tell him, hey, you need to heal. Arrow flying in. Okay, it's gonna give him the big creep. But going for the double Wraith Bands. Top lane, oh, that was close. They almost killed the Omni Knight. Okay, so still 1-0. Ice alone with the Bloodseeker. I mean, reactive armor, like I said, beautiful spell, isn't it? Trading hits, not fun. And Boogie, now hitting that level 3, not sure whether he'll go into the grave just yet, or will he decide to go into another heal bomb. But yeah. Alright, so we're 4 minutes in. Now it's the first nighttime. We'll see if Tims succeeds in getting any kills in this first nighttime. Doesn't get the bounty rune, but that's still okay. Together 1437 on his trademark Rubik. Let's see if they go top and make something happen with the Omni Knight at least. Yep, Tims, they want to go into Mushi. The purification nuke. They have the lift. They want to go for Mushi. They're going for the big target, big priority kill. They have a grave if necessary, and they have the value point. Yep, Mushi will be kept alive. Tims will be going down first. But there's the Omni Knight, and Mushi will end up dying here. Yep, purification heal.
An exquisite toxin.
Omni Knight's okay, you know, he has the salve as well. He's gonna be just fine. So very, very big. Like, even though he went for the value point into the grave, makes you wonder if he should have gone for the heal instead, for the heal nuke. Everyone was around a ton of creeps. Tim's actually going for NB. The Gale will connect onto Tim's. Very, very rough. Do they have enough damage? I think they do, and actually Mushi gets himself a kill. Still looking for more. This is where he starts to max out the Plague Wards, so they can start to siege a bit better. Extra damage. Because the Gale is not going to help you get... It's not going to give you that much kill potential, considering how you have to repel. I'm actually impressed at how Raven's able to hold his ground against his Timbersaw, you know, Blood Rage, great stuff. Short cooldown, it's like what, 10 seconds? Yeah.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower. It's sinking.
Okay, so 3 to 1. Yep, if you guys are not sure who is who, I understand the ticket probably didn't show, but on the Dire side is Mineski, and on the Radiant is TNC. Just to let you guys know. If you see the Timbersaw team, that's Mineski.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But okay, Ice is pulling further and further ahead. He is going to hit the level 6 much quicker than the Bloodseeker. Getting these hits in. Woo, you don't want to mess around with this guy. Timber Chain forward just to juke. He's going to get his Arcane Boots up very soon. That's when he can start spamming some spells. Tim's coming in to try and provide some relief, to try and help this Bloodseeker out. But it's really very difficult. Let's see. Omni Knight walking in, he's not afraid. He's okay with this actually. They get a stun, do have a Gale. Well, he has a level 1 repel, so it doesn't really matter. Nana as well is actually ahead in terms of CS compared to the Queen of Pain.
Denied.
Usually by now you expect the Queen of Pain to have an advantage because of the Shadow Strike, but no, he understands the hero very, very well enough. Maxing out the Star Storm, looking for the arrow, it's gonna miss. Bottom lane. No, nothing yet. Very, very quiet. But they will go for their first smoke play between Tims and 1437. If they can find that kill on Nana, I think that, you know, Cuckoo will have a much easier time. Shadow Strike, yep, just to mess around with the Mirana. But now here comes the rotation. Tims is there with the Void as well. Slow lift, tossing him all the way back to pounce. So he can use the Sonic Wave and won't even get the chance for the Grave.
Don't worry, not one piece of bristles shall I waste.
And this is where they can just go to Shrine. Maximum efficiency. Over in the top lane, Omni Knight, bit of trouble. Purification to heal. Does he want to turn around for the next assassin? He has a Salve, he has a Mango. But I think he's dead nonetheless to Mushi. And with the level 3 Plague Wards, he can clear this huge stack. And that's a ton of EXP. Bottom lane. You know, Bloodseeker has level 6, but he can't kill this Timbersaw no matter what. He just needs to buy a TP. And I'm pretty sure even if he didn't TP yet, he could just stand there and... yeah, he wouldn't be in any trouble. Purely because there's not enough right click and... there's no points in the Blood Right at all to even think of the remote chance of ever nuking down the Timbersaw. Tims has enough money for his Phase Boots. Do they want to go here? I don't know. Tims, a lot of hurt. Yep, he's about to be introduced to a huge world of pain. And Timbersaw is actually okay. Lift back, doing some rupture damage, he's okay. Still very, very tanky. Rupture away. Here, oh, the arrow! The interception! And down goes Queen of Pain. And they're going for 1437 under the tower. Timbersaw, very, very tanky. NB's there as well. They're going to cut the trees. 1437 about to go down telekinesis to try and stun them. But they're okay. And that should be the tier 1 tower. Wow, great stuff from Nana to expect where the Queen of Pain was going to blink to. Shot the arrow there. Big plays only in this game 3. So going for the Hooded Defiance first.
Radiant's bottom tower has rung its last bell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so 6-2, 3,000 gold lead favoring Mineski, and things are looking very, very good in their favor, at least for now. The fight for the bounty rune. Jab's gonna get it right under his nose, but the degen aura, okay, he doesn't care about that. But right, do they have enough damage? No, they do not. Just a bit shy. If he had, imagine, if he had enough for the purification nuke or just one more second, he definitely get the kill. But over the bottom lane, he needs to save his Night Stalker. 1437 has the lift. They are thinking about it, but they realize that they cannot kill this Timbersaw. Ice on the Timbersaw is becoming too huge of a problem. Oh, he's too big. You don't want to go on him. Timber chains away. He's fine. Here comes Nana and NB. Which target will they go for? If they can find the arrow on the Queen of Pain, perhaps that should be an easy kill. It is a max Starstorm after all. Yeah, Nana seems a bit lost in what he wants to do. Arrow being thrown out. Oh, it's gonna miss. So now they know where the Queen of Pain is. You know, top. You know, they did rotate Raven to the top to try and deal, but Nyx Assassin already has level 6. He can consider going for a gank, for a Vendetta kill, especially on the Queen of Pain. Timbersaw is one of those heroes who's not really too concerned about the degen aura. He can just Timber Chain away. Enjoying the butterflies. But okay, top in the middle lane. Immediate stun into the arrow. And down goes Queen of Pain for sure. Oh no, the silence up! He's actually gonna be able to blink out. Popping the stick charges. Oh, nice Carapace. It's gonna stun up 1437. But Tim's, who does he go for? He's going for the Nyx Assassin first. Has a stun. Grave is gonna be there to keep Jabs alive. Heal Bomb as well. 1437 doesn't have a lift just yet. You need the Omni Knight nuke for it. And alright, they get the kill. So 2 heroes down. Good stuff coming out from TNC. And you can see this Omni Knight fulfilling his purpose. Top lane, still no Poison Nova. We haven't seen a Rupture attempt yet from the Bloodseeker. He's gonna get his Midas up very soon. Bottom lane, yeah, Ice still having a very, very free time. Second on the net worth chart. And the only one ahead of him is Mushi, who is on this Venom. And the power of the Venom, once he hits level 10 with 30% EXP gain, he's gonna keep getting further and further ahead. Look to those big Poison Nova plays. I'm actually interested to see that he doesn't even go for the Poison Nova. He just maxes out the Gale and everything else. Nana still building into the ring for Aquila. Well, Jabs is here. He's found Raven. Needs one more hero. He's okay to leech some EXP. Carapace as well. Perfect timing! Using the Carapace to reflect some of the damage back to the Bloodseeker, and with the Heal Bomb definitely was enough damage. Great stuff from Jabs. And this is why you ban Nyx Assassin. This is a hero which is so annoying to play against. I do worry for the Bloodseeker this game if he will even have the space to farm. So both Omni Knight and Ice, you know, just fighting over who gets those camps. Net worth-wise, Ice is significantly ahead of the Omni Knight. Full degen aura, but like I said, you know, degen aura doesn't really bother a Timbersaw. And he will go for the TP out. Void will not be able to cancel. Oh, just a tip. He was just like 1 centimeter away from it. But now haste win up for Jabs. Let's see if we can find another cheeky play up here onto the Bloodseeker. Well, they do see the Queen of Pain. Needing one more hero. They send Nana that way. Yeah, they're pinging it out. Now the blink has already been used. This is a good opportunity to get the stun. They need the arrow though. Oh no, blocked by the creep, so there wasn't any angle for it. Alright, so you can see that the Mineski cores out farming. Like I said before, when you're playing against Mineski, even if you're not getting the kills onto them to take the early towers, even if they aren't fighting, they're definitely going to just out farm you with pure efficiency. So meanwhile, oh, they do get a mushy kill, which is using the rupture. First rupture kill. Looks like with jabs, they are going to try to attempt to get that Omni Knight, who likes to get up and close and personal into Isis face. So jabs, he's waiting behind Timbersaw, he's going to try and bait. Chakram heal. Yeah, this is where this is where he needs to bait a bit more. Let him push out a bit. But I'm pretty sure the Omni Knight kind of senses what's going on, because Isis suddenly out of nowhere is not playing all two in his face. Great game sense out here from Sam H. Does he want to think about walking forward? Night Stalker, he has the sentry there. I'm pretty sure they saw the Nyx Assassin and... Alright. But they do bring in more heroes. They have the Moonlight Shadow available. But because of the sentry there, they're not too concerned about that. Now popping the darkness. Tims, they turn around with the silence. Timbersaw going for the optimistic TP out, but going to be cancelled by the telekinesis lift, and they actually get themselves a big kill onto Ice. So they need to, they need to get a couple more items up. Well, Raven with that, he's gonna build his way into a Radiance, actually going to a Shadow Blade. But with that Hand of Midas, no, he's gonna scale very, very nicely. Although I did say I was worried that he was gonna farm, but then again, this hero does so much once he gets his level 6. And Queen of Pain, what? Where? Top lane, killing off Ninja Boogie. Okay, solo kill. Sorry for missing that, guys. Yep, just the power of Venomancer, clearing off ancient stacks. T-Tours, I know, sorry guys. It's really been a long day, I'm still kinda zoned out. Trying my best here, so sorry. So 7-7 at 17 minutes in, it's just a 1,000 gold lead, barely in favor of Mineski. TNC, they still can pull back into this, it's all about waiting for the next Sonic Wave. You need to start pulling off that one big team fight which can turn things around and start to secure some tier 1 towers. Because if you look on the side of TNC, they have no more tier 1 towers. They need to start taking some of their own so they can open up the jungle, and they have more options for smoke ganks at least. Some map control. Arrow. Oh, the Chakram forcing him away. He has a repel, not to mention he has Guardian Angel. Are they thinking about smoking up here? Yes, they will. They have the Vendetta. So let's see where Jabs goes with Mushy. They want to go straight to the bottom again, and they are, it's always this Omni Knight. He is the target of all their ganks, but so far they have not succeeded once. They just can't find someone to jump in. There's no blink on Jabs. 500 gold, he is quite close though. Might actually end up finding the Bloodseeker. They don't know he's there. Okay, hold on with the stun. They do get the stun there. Rupture's going to be used onto the Timbersaw. As Carapace is going to miss, but Timbersaw should be dying here. Both jabs. Alright, so they do get one kill, which is the Timbersaw kill. They got the buyback out from the Omni Knight, and that's going to be 2 heroes down. Very nice team fight here at least. Although, I'm not sure if the buyback on the Omni Knight was necessary at all. Mushy with Blink Dagger. Is this a Solar Crest medallion coming up onto him? I think it should be, seeing as he has a Blightstone and it's not just picked up for any reason. Any random reason. Alright, so... still very, very intense. And Omni Knight, that Midas, this is going to slowly start to pick up. It's going to start to pay itself off as the game drags out. So it looks like TNC are actually looking to pull this out straight to... I would say look to drag this out as late as they can. This is what they need to do. They are gearing for the late game right now.
Dire are scanning for enemies. Are Radiant using echolocation?
I mean, you can tell that Mineski, their game plan is not just out farm, but also to just take the early towers. They are trying to secure that map control, but it's been extremely difficult on their end. Still trying to take the tier 2 tower. They have not succeeded. As long as the Omni Knight is here, it's going to be very slow, which opens up at least for the rest of TNC to just push out the sides of the map. And you can see immediately they smoke up, they're heading to the top. That one big target could be Nana here on the POTM Hunter and the Knight. Right, yep, they popped the darkness as well. The Knight time just came in with the Sonic Wave. Nana is dead, with the Urn should be taking him down. And okay, yes. So Cuckoo gets himself the Mirana kill. Nana is dead, should be able to take the first tier 1 tower. Although, you know, Sam H, he is still here to try and delay that push. But they want to, yep, they want to die for him. I think they want to go. Popping the repel, 1437 comes in as backup as well, and they should be able to try for a trade, getting both the tier 1 top while defending their tier 2 tower bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
So yeah, Mineski just still banging their heads against the wall and not able to do anything. While the rest of the cores on TNC are happily farming away. Space Creator, you've got a Veil, you've got a Yield Scepter now up into Cuckoo. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Maybe even find out. Okay, they get the stun onto the Night Stalker. Poison Over will be thrown out. Carapace catching 2 heroes. Who are they chase for? Under the sentry. Do they have detection? No, they do not. Using the repel, and they actually will keep the Night Stalker alive. So just another standstill. It's all about trading. Right, it's all about trading towers at this point. Whose economy is going to be stronger?
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Casual stun, but they can't kill the Omni Knight. Very, very tanky. He's got a maxed out repel very, very soon. They don't know about all these sentries. Or now they do, because of the Plague Wards. They need some sentries if they don't to de-ward. They need to re-secure the map control, or at least around this area. In the bottom lane. Nana going for a defusal bit to deal with the Guardian Angel. Looks like they want to go for 1437 over in the bottom lane. The repel's going to be there. Immediate TP out from the Omni Knight. Gale will connect onto 1437, but just barely. He's going to go for a return kill, but 1437 is definitely dead, going to Mushi. And meanwhile, in the middle lane, Raven gets himself 1 kill, which is the Nana kill together with Tim's. Very, very big. And they want to hunt for NB. They have the Yield Scepter to play with him if they need to. And okay, so NB is also down 2 for 1 trade. You lose your pause 5, but you do get at least the pause 2 and your enemy 5. So still very good trade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadowblade, they are looking to perhaps take a fight over in the bottom lane. They have the numbers advantage.
Under pressure.
Oh, missing the Carapace just barely. Almost in range of the stun, but Sam H, he's keeping the repel up as long as he feels like he's at risk of getting impaled. He doesn't even have to worry about the Vendetta damage, it's more about the impale, the stun, which will stop him from keeping himself alive.
Gold for me.
Alright, so 23 minutes in, and yeah, they will actually have a very, very narrow gold advantage. Now using the Rupture, Nyx Assassin going for the TP out, no way to cancel. No Void. Ice still back in the bottom lane, 13 Bloodstone charges. I can't even tell who has an actual advantage in this game just yet. It's still very even. The rivalry continues between TNC and Mineski. Only one will move on. Unless of course they want to have revenge, which they need to climb out of the losers bracket finals. But okay, with the arrow, Nana will finish off 1437. While Cuckoo does get the tier 1 tower. Going for the Lincolns next. Very defensive items on his part. Would have thought he'd go for a BKB, but okay.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
And actually, oh, looks like they have identified that there is one very, very tasty and vulnerable target. High priority as well, which is Mushi. Waiting for the shuttle bait, 10 seconds more. Well, actually, maybe they won't even need it. They need the Night Stalk to come back in and immediate blink out for Mushi. Oh dear, that was so unfortunate. And I think this ward actually gave him the vision. Yeah, it just turned daytime, so that's why he saw Mushi coming in just at the very end of the ward.
I deserve this.
Alright, so pushing out the bottom lane. And 12 to 10, still very, very intense. And Tim's going to complete that Solar's Crest. Does he? No. No, he probably doesn't want to try to overextend in case there was backup behind Nana. And of course, the last thing he wants to overextend into a hero who is graved up.
Dark light.
One for 3-7 actually attempted to go for the very greedy play here, which is to go for a Midas of his own. Jabs is in the area. Do they know?
Bottom tower is under attack.
I think they suspect. I think Jabs saw the sentry on 1 for 3-7. He clicked on him probably at the exact right time before he placed it.
No sorceries.
And Nyx has been off the map for a while. Does he still intend on going for the Bloodseeker? Carapace. There we go. Reflecting the damage onto the Bloodseeker. Thank you for the Bloodstone charges. And they happen to have a sentry there as well, just at the very tip. So nicely done from Mineski. Pulling ahead. And they've pulled the advantage, the network advantage back to their side in this game. Actually, did he use the Poison Nova for that? What? Yeah, he did. But I don't think he's getting the Tim's kill. Is he? Nah, he's definitely not getting the kill here.
The prize is mine.
But another Vendetta used by Jabs.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Let's see. So they're going to start chipping away into the tier 2 tower. Nana's going to start building his way into a Manta style. You can let Isis Eyes tank the tower. Alright, he's found someone at the side. It's going to be the Queen of Pain. And they cut him down ASAP. Wow, with the heal bomb. And the Timbersaw nukes. Alright, they might actually be able to take the tier 2 and then perhaps even go to Roshan. So that will be up to TNC to make a decision whether they feel like the Roshan is worth the buyback out into Cuckoo.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It's really very hard for TNC to start a fight into this draft when you have this Nyx Assassin constantly going around creating so much chaos. And this Timbersaw is really very farmed. Not to mention as well on Mushi, free farming most of the time. Dragon Lance, Maelstrom, Blink. Yep, so those of you guys who are not sure which is which, again, Dire's side is Mineski and the Radiant side is TNC. And yeah, so Omni Knight, he can start building his way into Greaves. That's gonna help at least with, you know, if he happens to get silenced up by the Blood Rite, it's very useful. But now the 3-man smoke, they have the darkness as well. Nighttime is about to come in 15 seconds. Will they just go straight into the Roshan? Yeah, they decide to turn around for the Roshan. Very smart to do this in daytime as well. It's something which they probably weren't going to expect, at least from Mineski. But hold on, okay, the jab senses it tingling. They see, they put the illusion in there as well, so they know. Using the telekinesis with the rupture as well. Can they bring down jabs? Sonic Wave is going to be thrown out. Oh dear, they can't kill him yet. The Poison Nova's going to land onto 3 heroes. And Jabs should be dead. The Grave is already not available. Cuckoo getting 1 kill. So does Raven. You want to kill Mushi off, but it's okay. Jabs should be able to clean up shop. Arrow? Oh dear, the TP out. And Mushi actually getting the double with the Poison Nova damage. So it's going to be a 2-for-2 trade. They look into the Roche Pit. They realize that a third of its HP is gone. And this might actually be enough to force buybacks out. Very close, and looks like Mineski will steal the Aegis. It seemed like such a smart play, but they're trying to delay as long as they can. Can Tim's make it in time? No, he can't, and Nana will pick up the Aegis. You can tell he was eagerly rushing over, hoping to try and steal that Aegis. That would have been a big play. Many ifs.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
My pet thanks you.
Alright, so 14-14. Mineski and TNC both not backing down. But Mineski, they are the ones who are pulling ahead. And for the first time in this game, they have a very clear advantage, which is past the 2,000 mark. And probably hoping to go past the 4K, 5K mark perhaps? But still on the kill score, it's very even. None of these teams looking to make overly aggressive moves. It's all about the calculated decisions right now. And jabs, you see how many Midases are there this game? 1, 2, 3, 2 on the side of TNC, 1 arrow. Oh, they're both missing the stuns, okay. C gank, lol, I can feel the spam coming, I don't even have to look. Alright, looks like Cuckoo, he's found Mushi. And I think they want to jump in, but Mushi immediately Hurricane Pikes out. They're trying to force TPs. So pop in the darkness, and Ice, he's gonna clear the creep wave nice and easy. Alright, so Nana chipping away into the bottom tier 2. It's very, very low, almost within deny range. Can they get a stun? They need a stun. Actually, no. Wow. So taking care of the tower nice and easy. This is where it's all about pushing waves right now. You need to shove the lanes in their faces before you can think about making any moves. Ice is alone top. He has the Lotus Orb, so he's a very, very tough cookie to kill. No way are you ganking him here. Yep, you can go up to scream, but what can you do next? Using the Void. Counter silence as well. And here comes the Rupture. Nice double impale. Is this where they try to turn around? I don't think so. Now the Poison Nova, the return from Mushi. He's found one. Will he find two? The Grave keeping Ice alive, and Tim should be dead to the Poison Nova. Sonic Wave. Timbersaw, it's okay. He's very, very tanky. Not dying anytime soon. No siree. And as long as the Dazzle is there, they find two. And they will proceed to try and push to take the tier 2 tower top. So Mineski now have a 6,000 gold advantage. So the first time in this game we see one team pass the 5k advantage in terms of net worth. Sam H. Greaves about to complete that, already making his way to complete that pipe. Jabs, great job with that double impale. He's going to see the ward up there, but can't really take care of it just yet. Should be depending on his course to help him de-ward. Bit of fun between Mushi and Nana. Both won that 100 gold. So the tier 2 tower going to Mushi. So a bit of trade, you know. You take the ward, I take the tower kill. Simple as that. Alright. So now they want to try and push. Sam H standing in the front lines, but you don't want to be laughing. You don't want to overestimate yourself, especially when the right clicks from Venom and Mirana is starting to pile up. The tier 3 tower is actually about to fall. Already down to less than 25% HP within deny range, and it's dead. Mushi gets ruptured up. And the tier 3 tower one hit away. Hello? They really want it. And Nana gets it. Looking for the impale. It's gonna completely miss. Okay, Carapace stunning up the Queen of Pain arrow. Actually collects into the Queen of Pain. Alright, so the Chakram just being thrown out. Moonlight Shadow will be used as well, but there's a sentry there. Popping the dust into the blood right. Let's see what they can do. They need to try and fight. Can he catch any heroes? Unlikely. There's no shrine. Oh, Impale only going to catch. And there's a nice, beautiful Poison Nova catching into 3 heroes. Guardian Angel is not going to be used, and this is where they have to fight. They have to hold this. Grave keeping the Nyx Assassin alive. Bloodseeker taking a bunch of nukes, but the Poison Nova, he actually will slowly take down. Omni Knight keeping his team alive, but no one is dying. They have plenty of sustain, but not enough damage. And Slice and Co, they will get the first melee barracks. Mineski pulling hit. Sonic Wave is going to be thrown out, but no one's even close to dying as long as the Dazzle is there. The Grave going to keep Mushi in place again. He's okay to keep going. Nice, beautiful double stun from Jabs, catching both the Night Stalker. Oh, and Sam H, so both are dead, and no buyback on the Omni Knight. Dead for 75 seconds. Ice is okay to stand the front lines. 1437 stole the Carapace, but nothing he can do. Timber chain forward, and there we go. The Ice Timbersaw racking up the Bloodstone charges up to 21. Going straight for the tier 3 tower. Alright, so it actually looks like they are about to end the game. I mean, there's no Sonic Wave. The Carapace will be there to stun the Bloodseeker. Pin up lane going in. Just playing with them. Has the Yule Scepter. Will use the Shrine. Oh, Impale off the mark again from Jabs. He must be feeling tired. So now the Blood Rite being thrown out. They're just trying to do whatever damage they can to bring the heroes low. Arrow. Duke, and no mana into the Queen of Pain. So Mineski will be very happy with this. They can just go back to the shrine. Take out the enemy shrine as well.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Alright, so there we go. Shrine taken out, and they will pretty much secure their side of the map and the enemies. So Mineski, very, very rich. What do they even do? Ice is top of the net worth. I mean, what can I say? It's Ice Timbersaw. Enough said. Right there. That's like I don't even want to get cocky and presume that the game is over. I mean, there is of course the chance that TNC can come back, but in terms of how these games are usually like between two very strong teams, Mineski isn't about to choke. Let's leave it at that. But okay, a pipe coming up for Ice. After that, followed by Shiva's Guard. I don't think he will get to the point of a Shiva's Guard.
Prize is mine.
And this is where you also start to see, that, like I said, that level 10 talent. Plus 30 EXP gain. He's gonna have a Skadi. Mushi is very, very fat. He can clear these 3 camps by himself with the Plague Wards. He's gonna get that level 25 up ASAP as well. And he's gonna get a Skadi, which means that Bloodseeker is gonna have a very rough time even getting in. He is still trying to build his way to that Butterfly, but I'm not sure if the Butterfly is the right item this game. I don't know. Silver's Edge would be better to deal with the Timbersaw. They are having huge issues with being able to kill Ice Timbersaw. Queen of Pain may have to reconsider into an Aghanim so that he can fight a bit more. Alright, so Mineski, they will charge down the middle lane, smoked out behind Ice. The cheeky item dropping taunting person. Let's see. Will anyone even bother to leave the base? The only one outside was Cuckoo, who did TP back already. And they decide, okay, let's just go for the shrine instead. Ninana, Manta, Diffusal, Dragonlance, apparently that's more than enough for him to right click a lot of heroes out. Jebs as well, about to get the Yule Scepter. So the silence of the Night Stalker won't be that much of an issue anymore. He can use it to even juke certain stunts, but now the smoke play, this is where, would they get the flank here? If they win this fight, then we can talk about the beginning of a comeback. But from the high ground, they should be able to see what's going on. 1-4-3-7 still smoked up. Watching Ice. The Vendetta and Jabs, and I'm pretty sure they see what's going on. They have a ward there. Yeah, they know. They see where they are, but they have no idea how to jump them. They can't. You don't have any blink heroes. You expect the Omni Knight to walk in when he prefers to be at the back line. Timely double damage rune for Nana, and this means that they can start to do the Roshan.
An easy shot. Allies disappear.
Meanwhile, bottom lane Raven, he just wants to push out the bottom tier 1. They realize that they cannot contest Roshan. They're just gonna have to take whatever favorable trades they can, milk whatever resources are left on the map for them. But Mineski are one step closer away from securing themselves into the grand finals of the Sea Qualifier. Alright, so 10k gold advantage. Now they just need to heal up, and they can just basically charge down the middle lane if they wanted to, or push out the bottom lane. Ice, up to him. He has the BOTs. 1-4-3-7, placing 1 deep ward right onto the secret shop area. But the ward, the creep is gonna scout him out, so they can suspect that there is a ward there. Carapace. You need to look to Jabs to make some big stunts. Not so far like the ones he's had at the top lane where he missed like 3 heroes and stuff. Even the one in the bottom where he missed another. But okay. This is where it begins. Can they withstand the siege? Lotus Orb standing in the front lines. Ice just taunting them. But over in the back, they're trying for the flank. Night Stalker will immediately be taken out. Guardian Angel not gonna matter. Sonic Wave can't even kill anyone. Oh dear, and Sam H is basically dead to the right clicks. The Poison Nova damage should be enough. And of course, with the mana burn, down goes Sam H. They have a buyback available on the Night Stalker, but I think this is it. Mineski have finally broken TNC at 1437. The captain calls it. And 2-1. Mineski will come back from a 1-0 disadvantage to be the first team to make it into the grand finals of the C qualifier for the Perfect World Minor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was it. Congratulations to Mineski as they make it into as the first team. Like I said, you know, they need one more series, which is another best of 3, to see if they can be the first team to represent the C region at the Perfect World Masters. Alright, I know some of you guys are waiting for an update. Let me check. I'm not so sure what's going on. Let me check the document, but okay. Looks like I think I'm seeing this wrong. I think they put it wrong. Yeah, Mineski won. So Mineski should be in the grand finals. TNC will actually play against Fnatic. So all our games today on the Beyond the Summit 2 stream is, you know, they're finally over. Thank you all for tuning in. And yep, so huge shout out to you guys, all 12,000 of you tuning in. And yep, do apologize towards the very end. It's been a very long day. This is like my 4th best of 3 being covered here on the BTS stream. And have a good night, everyone. If you enjoyed the cast, if you have any feedback, do let me know at Hades.TV. I will give the link in Twitch chat. See you guys for future broadcasts. And for those of you Cyclops fanboys, yep, he will be taking over for tomorrow. And see you guys for future broadcasts in future. This is Hades signing out. See you guys next time.